A very good evening. You're watching DD News Kohima with me, Sinti Runla. A look at our top stories first. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman tables copy of the Economic Survey 2025-26. Real GDP growth projected at 7.4%. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says his government has been identified with reform, perform and transform. Vice President C.B. Radhakrishnan calls for robust oversight, decorum in Rajya Sabha. And government launches new Aadhaar mobile app to boost digital governance. Now the details. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman tabled a copy of the Economic Survey 2025-26 in the Lok Sabha today. The document was prepared by the Finance Ministry's Department of Economic Affairs under the guidance of the Chief Economic Advisor. The Economic Survey is a comprehensive review of the country's current economic state and future outlook. Later, the House adjourned for the day to meet again on the 1st of next month, on which the Union Budget 2026-27 will be presented. The first phase of the budget session will be held until the 13th of next month. The second phase will take place from 9th March to 2nd April. There will be 30 sittings during the budget session.
For the financial year 2025-26, the government targeted a fiscal deficit of 4.4% of GDP. Over the past few years, India has followed a steady path of fiscal consolidation, bringing the deficit down from above 6.7% of GDP in 2021-22 to more sustainable levels currently.
I had committed to staying the course for fiscal consolidation. Our endeavour will be to keep the fiscal deficit each year such that central government debt remains on a declining path as a percentage of the GDP.
To bridge the fiscal gap, the government borrows primarily from market securities, small savings, instruments, short-term treasury bills, and state provident funds. Most borrowings are long-term in nature, helping spread repayments and maintain stability in public finances.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that the country is now moving beyond long-term pending problems and is firmly stepping into the path of long-term solutions. He said his government has been identified with reform, perform and transform, and the country has now boarded the Reform Express. Addressing the media at a Parliament House complex in New Delhi today on the second day of the budget session, PM Modi said the government has laid emphasis on last-mile delivery of the welfare schemes. He said the next 25 years will be crucial to achieve the goal of Viksit Bharat by the year 2047. He said the President's address to both Houses of Parliament yesterday was an expression of the trust of 140 crore people of the country. The PM said this is a time for solution rather than disruption as the country is moving forward. He urged everyone to act constructively for the development of the nation. He said in this temple of democracy, parliamentarians have the opportunity to send a clear message to the global communities about the country's capabilities and its dedication towards democracy.
व्यक्त की है उन्होंने बहुत ही सरल शब्दों में राष्ट्र के मुखिया के रूप में जो भावनाएं व्यक्त की है, मुझे पूरा विश्वास है कि सभी माननीय सांसदों ने उसको गंभीरता से लिया ही होगा। 27 देशों के साथ हुआ ये समझौता हमारे देश के मछुआरे, हमारे देश के किसान, हमारे देश के युवान, सर्विस सेक्टर में जो लोग विश्व में अलग अलग जगह पे जाने के उत्सुक हैं, उनके लिए बहुत बड़े अवसर लेकर के आ रहा है।
Vice President and Rajya Sabha Chairman C.B. Radhakrishnan has urged the members to contribute to exercising robust parliamentary oversight and maintaining the highest parliamentary decorum to enable the upper house to have a meaningful transaction of the listed business. In his opening remarks during 0 hour at the commencement of the session of the Rajya Sabha, Radhakrishnan said that the country's democracy flourishes through diversity of views and spirited debate. He said respectful exchange of opinions and constructive discussions should be the norm of our parliamentary discourse. He said it is indeed heartening to witness that India continues to be the fastest growing major economy in the world and is poised to become the third largest soon. He emphasized that India's growing influence and stature in the global economy make our role as parliamentarians crucial in shaping the nation's economic direction. He said, guided by President's address to both houses of parliament yesterday, which has set a definitive tone for our national priorities, the Rajya Sabha shall also have its share of contribution through its core legislative and deliberative duties. He said over the course of 30 sittings, the House will be thoroughly examining the Union Budget 2026-27 and legislative proposals of the government. Meanwhile, the government has unveiled a new Aadhaar mobile app designed to make identity verification faster, safer and more citizen-friendly by enabling users to carry and share their digital identity from their mobile phones. The application allows users to present Aadhaar for verification without showing a physical card or submitting photocopies. Further, users can share only the specific details required on a use case basis and will speed up identity checks at places such as airports, hotels, hospitals and on various service platforms. Key features include QR code-based offline verification for hotel check-ins and similar services, optional face verification to confirm presence and age verification for services such as movie bookings. The government said that Aadhaar numbers will not be stored by verifying agencies when data is shared through the application, and only digitally signed and verified data will be exchanged, reducing the risk of misuse and aligning with the Digital Personal Data Protection Act. The application, developed by the Unique Identification Authority of India, was unveiled by Minister of State for Commerce and Industry and Electronics and IT, Chetan Prasada. It's time now for a short break. Please stay with us.
बड़ी बहू, ये तुम्हारे नाम। इतनी भी क्या जल्दी थी? अरे, और छोटी, ये तुम्हारे नाम। और ये मेरी गुड़िया के नाम। पर दादी, हाँ? आपके नाम?
सब कुछ मैंने बैंक, लॉकर, फिक्स डिपॉजिट सब में इन्हें ही तो नॉमिनी बनाया है। कल जब मैं ना रहूं, तब पैसे मिलने में इन्हें आसानी हो।
शुभ शुभ बोलो। क्या?
आरबीआई कहता है।
जानकार बनिए, सतर्क रहिए।
Come back. Minister of Commerce and Industry Piyush Goyal has strongly rejected the criticism leveled by Congress leader Jairam Ramesh on the India-European Union Free Trade Agreement FTA, asserting that the agreement is a win-win deal for both India and the EU. Responding to the charges, Goyal said it was surprising to see criticism from those who could not take timely decisions when they were in power. In a series of tweets, he said the country had paid a heavy price for such inaction in the past. In response to the claim of Rajya Sabha MP Jairam Ramesh, the minister said the deal brings together economies with a combined GDP of $25 trillion. He added it is not a zero-sum deal but a win-win deal which will empower India's economic growth and create a plethora of opportunities for businesses and people. Addressing fears around regulations, Goyal said all countries, including India, retain the right to regulate the health and safety of the nation. He said such measures are disciplined under the agreement to ensure they do not become unjustified trade barriers. The Ministry of MSME Government of India, through the MSME Development and Facilitation Office DFO Dimapur, in association with the Department of Industries and Commerce and District Industries Centre DIC Dimapur, organized a one-day market awareness workshop yesterday under the PM Vishwakarma scheme at the East Dimapur Town Council Hall, Purana Bazar, Dimapur. General Manager DIC Dimapur, Chukoto Nyuso, delivered a commencement address and welcomed the artisans, encouraging them to actively engage in the series of technical sessions conducted by resource persons. Functional Manager DIC Dimapur, Keyolo Yepto, briefed the participants on various schemes under the Ministry of MSME and the state government, urging artisans to seek guidance and support through the District Industries Centre. The PM Vishwakarma scheme is a central sector scheme aimed at recognizing and empowering traditional artisans and craftspeople engaged in 18 identified trades such as carpentry, basket weaving and blacksmithing, which are deeply rooted in India's cultural and occupational heritage. The Bharat Ko Jano Yatra, organized by the Northeast Zone Culture Center Dimapur, Ministry of Culture, Government of India, in collaboration with Department of Art and Culture, Government of Nagaland, was held at Town Hall Seminu with DC Seminu, Chapet Watch and CS as the guest of honor. The DC stated that Rengma has rich cultural heritage and encouraged the participants to uphold and promote the rich culture for the younger generations. Director cum Nodal Officer of NEZCC, Tisovikule There, in his keynote address said that India has rich heritage to promote our national integration through cultural performance and share experience, strengthening the bond as Indians and inspiring a sense of unity and pride among the youth. He asserted that to make Bharat Ko Jano Yatra a success, he exhorted the youths to be inspired and cherish the India diversity. The evening program marking the celebration of the 77th Republic Day 2026 was held at the Nagaland Civil Secretariat Plaza Kohima on 26 January 2026. Abhijit Sinha, IAS, Home Commissioner and Principal Secretary to Chief Minister, Government of Nagaland, graced the program as the chief guest. During the program, prize distribution were carried out for the exhibition stalls, participating parade contingents and football teams. On the exhibition stalls, the Department of Animal Husbandry and Veterinary Services Nagaland stall, which featured exhibition cum sale of local eggs, dairy products, live rabbits and quails, animal feed products and distribution of educational flyers, backed the first prize in the exhibition, while the Department of Land Resources and the Department of Sericulture were placed in the second and third position respectively. In the parade contingent uniformed category, Tripura Police secured first position, followed by 15th NAP IR Mahila Battalion in second place and Home Guards, Civil Defence and STRF in third place. In the parade contingent non-uniform category, NCC girls won first prize, NCC boys secured second position, while Bharat Scouts and Guides stood third. The award for the best parade commander was conferred to Z. Surhose Kachire, NPS, Deputy Commandant, 5th NAB Battalion, while the award for the best second in command was awarded to Gurpreet Kaur, IPS probationer. And the last rites of Nationalist Congress Party President and Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Ajit Pawar, were performed this morning with full state honours at Vidya Pradistan Crown, Baramati in Pune. His sons Parth Pawar and Jay Pawar performed the last rites by lighting the funeral pyre. Several senior leaders from the centre and the state attended the last rites. A police contingent presented a salute and accorded the card of honour. Following Ajit Pawar's demise, the Maharashtra government has announced 3 days of state mourning. Ajit Pawar, along with 5 others, was killed in a plane crash near Baramati Airport in Pune district yesterday. The sudden demise of 66-year-old Ajit Pawar has created a major political vacuum in the BJP-led alliance government in Maharashtra. And it's time now to look at the weather reports across Nagaland.
Kohima today recorded a maximum temperature of 21 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 7 degrees Celsius, while Dimapur had a maximum temperature of 29 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 12 degrees Celsius. Wokha experienced a maximum temperature of 24 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 11 degrees Celsius. Mokokchung had a maximum temperature of 22 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 8 degrees Celsius. Mon had a maximum temperature of 25 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 11 degrees Celsius. Towards the east, Twinsang had a maximum temperature of 19 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 4 degrees Celsius. Zinebuto had a maximum temperature of 20 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 6 degrees Celsius. Phak had a maximum temperature of 20 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 4 degrees Celsius. That's all for the weather report.
And before we close, here's a quick recap of the main points. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman tables copy of the Economic Survey 2025-26. Real GDP growth projected at 7.4%. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says his government has been identified with reform, perform and transform. Vice President C.B. Radhakrishnan calls for robust oversight, decorum in Rajya Sabha. And government launches new Aadhaar mobile app to boost digital governance. And that's a wrap for tonight. Thanks for watching. Good night.